Hi everybody. I don't know if you've heard about this Ziploc trick or not, but I bought a rotisserie chicken from a local Sam's Club. I took most of the skin off of it, and I actually took these the wing, I guess that's the wings off there. So you just take it and put it in a gallon Ziploc baggie, and then you just start to the chicken. Okay, so you also want to do this when it's warm, because the meat just comes off the bone so much easier when it's warm. And then you don't want to poke holes in your Ziploc bag. But you're just going to take it and just like massage those are the legs that I'm getting it off of there. And like I said, I took most of the meat off of it most of the skin off of it already and pulled that aside. There's a piece that I missed there, but I'll get that when I'm taking it out. And you can, if you want to, you can separate the light and dark meat. I just put it all in there together, but I just want to show you how clean this comes out. And I'm just pushing down on here. Just be careful, because there are some sharp, I just felt a sharp piece on it. There are some sharp bones in there. You just want to make sure and not poke on them, because you're going to put a hole in your bag. First of all, that's one thing you don't want to do, is put a hole in the bag. And be careful that your top doesn't come loose too. And then, just like in a matter of minutes, you've got all the meat off the chicken. Very little is left that you have to pull off of there. And then, I don't know if you can see, I'll show you here in a minute. I mean, this is usually the toughest place for me, is the breastbone right here. And usually what happens is I've got meat left on there when I am done, because I can't get it off, because when it's cold, it sticks to it. So, but this is all you do. You just keep massaging it around so that all the meat gets off of it. You might have to pull some of the pieces off, but for the most part, this is how you do it. And you can turn it over and get the meat off the underside. And honestly, I mean, all I gotta do is put some gloves on and take the meat off of or out of the bag. You know, pull the bones out, basically, is what I'm doing now. I'm going to pull the bones out so that I don't have any bones mixed in there, and then I'll separate the meat, because I just want to make sure and get all the bones out of it. So, and if you hear any snoring, it could either be my husband or it could be my dog, because I have a dog that snores. So, alright, well, that wasn't the dog, but anyway. Alright, got one on. You don't have to put these on. I mean, it's just us going to be eating it. And I'm going to use this for a meal, something I want to make for supper. So, all right, so I got those on. And then, like I said, you can choose to separate it if you want. So I've got a bowl for white, a bowl for dark, and a bowl for the bones. That way, and look how nice and big and chunky that comes off there. Just like that. I mean, big chunks. So I don't know, I'm probably going to end up making an extra chicken salad with it too. And then I just kind of look at it. I mean, look at seriously, the big pieces of meat coming off of there. And want to make sure you get cool. Look how clean that is. Like, it's so clean, it's slippery. And then when we're done, this just takes a matter of a couple minutes. And again, you can pull the skin out of it. We love the skin. Well, my husband especially loves the skin off the chicken. And I'm telling you, this is the best way to get. I couldn't believe it when I first saw it. It's like a viral video type thing. It's what was going around saying about getting all the chicken off your, all the meat off your chicken. And I was like, no, there's no way. So of course I had to try it. Oh, that's dark meat. I had to try it for myself, and it does work. I mean, you can see like the bones. You can get what little meat off of there that you want. Now, what I recommend too is do not throw the bones away. I put them in a pot and cooked them for, oh, I don't know, I brought it to a boil and then let it simmer till it looked really good. So you kind of, I would say I probably left it in there for half an hour, but just watch it, and when it gets the water's going to get cloudy, and that's when it's done. So, but I do want to share this. I had someone message me, another consultant. I didn't even think about this, but you could do it either way. She puts it in her multi-cooker and just does it in the multi-cooker in or pressure cooker, whatever you want to call it. She might have said pressure cooker, but there's something about doing any kind of meat in the pressure cooker, and I think it's because of the force that the pressure that it uses. It like infuses. It sends the, see how clean that is? Like there's maybe a couple little pieces on there, but it pushes the fluid, the liquid through there. I don't think it goes through, but somehow it just gets all the flavor in the broth, and you will have the best chicken broth ever. It is so good. You don't have to add hardly anything to it. I always salt my water when I put the chicken bones in there. That way it's already got the salt in it. And you can, if you have to, you can add a little bit of bouillon to it, but most times you don't have to, because if you let it boil long enough, it's good. It's like, and it saves you from having to buy it at the store, because that stuff's getting expensive. Yep, that's what I wanted in there. So I'm almost done here. You can see I'm taking out the bones, getting those clean. But does anybody else shop at, you're probably watching this as a video and a replay, so put down in the comments what state you're from, so I know where you're watching from, and also let me know if you've done this before and how if you had luck with it. I mean, I love it. So here's some more big pieces of meat. You can take it and you can make fajitas with it. You can take it, you can make chicken salad. I'm going to recommend, I made a healthier version, because you know we're going to have turkey, like when you have turkey at Thanksgiving, or here, a little bit of meat on there. Thanksgiving or Christmas, you have all that extra turkey left, at least we do. And you want to do something with it, because you don't want to throw it away, especially the cost of everything. And that gives you something else you can do with it. But what I was saying is I did a healthier version of chicken. Well, it's supposed to be turkey pot pie. That was really good. Here we go. I'm done. I don't know how long that took me. Let me show you here. Make sure I don't have any bones left in here, or any fatty things in there. I'm going to throw all that in, make the chicken stock with it, chicken broth. And you know, you can can that. You can freeze it, use it for later. It is something that, you know, will keep for a while. And with colder weather coming up, soups. Oh, you can add it to soups. You can. Do you add it to your? That's what I want to know. Do you add it to your potatoes when you do your mashed potatoes? Do you add a little bit of chicken broth to your potatoes? Because that gives it a good flavor too. All right. Well, as you can see, that's it there. And then I will show you what I have left here. So let me show you what I got here. Here's all the white meat. There's a good bit of meat on there. And here is the dark meat and the skin off the chicken. There's a little bone in there. I got to get that out of there. And then this is all the bones and stuff I have left that I'm going to throw in a pot of salted water and bring it to a boil and let it simmer then for about half an hour. So hope you enjoyed that tip, and you'll be able to use it next time you buy rotisserie chicken.